I'm running out of storage on my phone, and I just kind of want to yap a little bit. I told God that when I started this, I was gonna go all the way in, and yes, it took me a while, longer than it probably should have, but here I am now. I don't know, like I'm feeling better, but it's been hard. During worship yesterday, I cried, and I've been crying during prayer. Like, it hasn't been full blown crying, but I'm crying because my issue is that I like to hold things in, like as far as emotions, and it's something that I've done in a lot of my life until I at some point just kind of like blow up a little bit. So, I'm still working on that. Like, that's still something that I'm trying to work on because I will end up being kind of impulsive, or I'll clap back when I don't need to, like I did a couple days ago. Just stuff like that. And I will cry. I'll get like irritable. So I'm still learning how to, I guess, manage it. But I got delivered from depression and anxiety a while ago. And anxiety is really just like, I don't know, it's like it's a manifestation of the spirit of fear, but it's constant. And I don't know, I've just been feeling anxious, and you know, I've been battling the spirit of depression again, and spending time with God helps and everything. But I took the time for myself today because I was reading. I prayed this morning. I had read Psalms. I'm gonna read it right now. This was my verse of the day in my Bible app. It's the YouVersion Bible app, but it was on Psalms 91, and it was verses 1 through 2. And for just so y'all know, I use the KJV, like the King James Version. It says, "He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him I will trust." And I trust God. I really, really do. I will sometimes want to try and take that control back, and I feel like, because whenever I'm anxious, I know, like, I'm trying to take that control back, and I don't need to. So that's the verse that I had today, and I ended up reading Psalms. But I decided to take the time while reading an audiobook listening to an audiobook to just take the time to, I guess, like, make myself, like, I don't know, I was gonna say look pretty, like, but I just mean like take care of myself physically, like do something so that way I feel like I don't look, I don't know. So I just feel better. Like, sometimes it helps, especially when you're battling the spirit of depression, in as far as like it helps to take care of yourself, because you can feel better. Honestly, you can. You don't have to look the way you feel, and I don't think people understand that. And sometimes it does help to take time for yourself and just kind of like do what you need to do. No, I don't even know if that's the right word. Like, do what you need to do. I like just to take time for yourself, to take care of yourself, because that's very important. Yes, make time for God. Make time to help others, this, that, and that, but make sure you are also taking time for yourself, because it is hard to love others if you don't love yourself. because the Bible says love others as you love yourself. So if you hate yourself, how are you supposed to love others? So I don't know. I don't know who needs to hear this. I don't. But yeah. God's doing some things. I'm excited for what he has in store. For just a lot of people. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Do I need to? I'm trying to think if I want to say anything else. No, I think that's it. Yeah. I mean, as a server, I'm always around people. You know, like I like making other people's day. I'm always talking to people. I'm always giving them food. I'm always just kind of doing that. And you know, I don't live by myself right now. So at some point I will. I don't know when that will be. But it's not, you're never alone. Like it would just be me and God. But you know what I mean? And I don't know. And then I'm doing ministry and stuff. Sometimes I forget to I'm trying to spend time with God. Sometimes I just forget to take time for myself. So I guess this is also your reminder to take time for yourself, because you also need to prioritize self-care. And this was spoken to me a long time, like several months ago, by a woman of God. She had told me that God says that it's okay to not be okay. So it's okay. It's okay to not be okay. And yes, I may look okay on here and whatnot, but that does not mean that I'm always okay. This is a daily fight. I don't know. I don't understand how people who do ministry and stuff can just come up here and not talk about any of the hard things. Nobody is perfect. Nobody's walk is perfect. And I don't know. I just want to show that. Just want to show that there are struggles, no matter what your office is, no matter where you're at, because we're all human. We're all just human. So, and at the end of the day, the Lord will say, "Well done, my good and faithful servant, if you have done and walked in all of his ways, and you have had faith in him, and you have accepted Jesus Christ into your heart."